puzzles are some of the best ways in which you can improve your chess. I always recommend 2 things to do. If you want to improve your chess, the 2 things I always recommend, how many of you know them? Drink water, always important, hydrate, but the 2 things I always recommend, and many of you have said it, I'm really proud of you. Puzzles and analyze your own games. Solving puzzles that are above your level but not too far off your level. So don't go for the puzzles that are hundreds of points above your puzzle level. Go for puzzles that are challenging but not too challenging. I think solving puzzles regularly is important. So regularity over how many? Maybe you only have 5 minutes a day. That's still better than nothing. I do think that it is kind of like going to the gym and you need that warm-up phase. So puzzles are kind of a warm-up. Going into a game, if you have solved puzzles, your brain will be a lot sharper, a lot more alert, because puzzles are teaching you to look for winning moves. And that's what you need to do in your own games too. I don't know how many of you know, but you can choose the theme you want to practice. So if you go to puzzles and puzzles here, you click on puzzles, you can choose the theme you want to practice if you click on custom. This is something that I find extremely helpful if you know that, let's say you've just started out with chess, you know how the pieces move. Checkmate in 1. Honestly, mate in 1 patterns, super important. You already know mate in 1. Go for mate in 2. You want to practice forks? Fine, click on fork. And you can also, and yet definitely you should adjust the rating range, because 2200 is too much. Adjust it to a few hundred points above your level, but not too much. These are super helpful. All these themes are extremely helpful, but if you know which one you think you need the most, if you miss checkmate patterns is where to start. Mating 1, mating 2, mating nets, all sorts of checkmate patterns, and forks are super important. Hanging pieces, just to practice spotting when the opponent's pieces are hanging. There's so many themes. All of these are extremely important, but you can choose the one you think you missed the most, because when you analyze your games, and that's number 2, when you analyze your games, you will discover your main mistakes, your main flaws. And that's why I think everyone should be analyzing their games, but also take it as a valuable lesson. I think we either win or we learn. I truly think that a defeat is not an issue. It's not a problem to lose a game or 2 or 20 or 50 or 100. I've lost hundreds of games, if not thousands of games in my life. It's okay to lose games as long as you learn from your mistakes, because those are the best, most valuable lessons you will ever receive. Because when you lose a game, it hurts. It oftentimes hurts. It might make you sad or frustrated, angry, upset that you did that stupid mistake. Oftentimes we are like, how could I play this? And it's not about the move. It's not about that specific move you missed. It's about the pattern. So when you analyze your game, go and check it with an evaluation bar. When the bar jumps, those are the moments you need to focus on. If it jumps in your favor, maybe you missed the win. If it jumps against you, if it jumps in favor of your opponent, maybe your opponent had a winning move that they missed, or perhaps they played it, but what is it that made you make that mistake? What is it that you blundered? And don't just see it as a specific position that, oh, in that game I blundered. There's a pattern behind your mistake. There's a reason why you missed it, and you need to figure out the why. The why is a lot more important than the actual move in the game. If you know the reason, you figure it out, you're gonna manage to improve. You're gonna manage to learn from your mistake and grow from it. And that's the cool thing about chess. It's a never-ending learning process. We can always learn and grow. So enjoy the process. It's about the journey, not the destination. Thank you so much for watching. This was streamed live on my Twitch channel, where I stream full time, 5 days a week. Do catch us live next time, or follow the highlights and the VODs here on my YouTube channel. In either case, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much again, and bye for now. Until the next time.